What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the next episode in our field trip saga. Today, we are jumping right back into the main campaign, following up with what happened last week, or the week before, rather, where we discovered that there are these fonts of magic that are available all throughout the realm. There are 5 of them. 5, and each one of them is going to require some kind of a sacrifice, as they've been told, that there's a sacrifice that must be performed, or really some kind of like a challenge that must be accomplished in order to activate said font of magic and restore the balance of the realms. That the crack in the sky is a form of an invasion from another world.
Did you say kraken in the sky or crack in the sky?
Perhaps there is a kraken in the sky, but there's definitely a crack in the sky.
No, I give up. I'm a farmer now. I'm not finding the kraken in the sky. It's safe. Sorry, continue, Papa.
Well, Itzy is actually at this point in time is currently in the mayor's house and has gone down into his basement and discovered that the mayor, or somebody that looks like the mayor, or maybe it is the mayor himself, is bound and gagged and just left there, kind of flopping on the ground in the house, whereas the other 3 are still in the Null camp, where they just discovered all those things about the fonts of magic. But we're gonna pick up with Itzy first. Itzy, you just came downstairs and you just found this guy.
I'm going to kind of put my dagger away because he's tied up, right? He's not gonna. Yeah, he's tied up. So I approach him and I take the what, he's got like a mouth guard on him, kind of thing.
Yeah, he's like got the like a cloth that's like holding his. Yeah.
So I pull it down in very cinematic fashion that could be used for the trailer, like kind of that like we get that trailer shot scene of like, what's this, Anyway, so I pull his thing down. I'm like, Mayor?
Yes, it's me. I've been trapped down here.
Oh, okay. And are you the real mayor?
Of course I'm the real mayor. I'm Mayor Tillis.
Excellent, because there was another guy that looked like you and he's dead. So this is,
There's an imposter?
Yes, there is an imposter. Well, there was an imposter. I don't want to go into the details of his gruesome demise, but it was pretty awful. I was not directly involved in it. Side notes, we don't need to go over that. I start unbinding his things. So who put you down here?
Oh my gosh, it was very disturbing. I was meeting with these people who came to town. They told us they can help us from the oncoming storm. It was just a couple of moments before the sky cracked open.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me,
knocked you unconscious, or?
Well, yes, that's exactly what happened. One drew a dagger and hit me upside the head, and the last thing I saw was that there was a person standing there, and all of a sudden they looked like me, whereas moments ago they looked like somebody different, and then their appearance changed and it became of mine.
So they're a changeling, you think, or like maybe it's it doesn't matter. They're dead anyways, right? Doesn't matter. And I keep unbinding him and I go, okay, so some of the townspeople think you're dead because someone told them you died.
Why would someone tell him I died?
Well, in our defense, it was
clearly not me.
Well, we didn't know that. I mean, you know what? Look, I'm not the leader. I shouldn't be having discussions. In fact, I don't think they want me talking to people by myself. I'm not even supposed to be by myself. It's probably a rule. If we had a rule book, it would probably say he's not allowed to talk to people by. You know what? Let's get going. And I start climbing up the ladder.
Yes, and what's your name?
I go, it's Itzy Kuat. And I bow my head before I take the ladder and I look at him and go, you're not evil though, right? Just I don't want to kill you. And I don't
evil? No, I don't have a mean bone in my body.
You're not gonna stab me in the back because I really don't want to deal with that right now.
Well, I don't have anything to stab you with, my friend.
That's good. That is really good because I have stuff to stab you with.
Oh?
And then I climb up the ladder.
And with that, we'll jump back over to the other group. Now, you guys would have just watched as there was that spell cast in this cauldron, and there was like that kind of sheen that appeared that you saw these things through. That will have now at this point ceased and then dropped back into the cauldron. The cauldron is still kind of boiling, but more like a simmer now. And the Null Queen had just looked at Sirona and questioned when Sirona said that she does the sacrifices. And she said, "You do the sacrifices? But you're the queen. The queen doesn't do the sacrifices."
Yes, of course, I understand in a lot of cultures that is the case, but it isn't the case with me because I like to take a hands-on approach with my subjects. Because, like, it really gets kind of boring being the queen sometimes, you know? You got to, like, shake it up like you, like, stir in the pot. I'm sure you could get one of these lovely assistants to do it for you, but you like to do it yourself, and that's exactly how I am.
At this point, Hite's going to put a hand on Sorona's shoulder and be like, Your Majesty, I believe it's time we get going. We have much to attend to. These times are very uncertain, and we really need to get going.
That is very wise. This is my warrior. Not warrior. He does do the fighty things, but he does the worrying. Yeah, he gets really stressed out for me.
And who is this? As she points at Tyra.
She is my fashion consultant.
I'm gonna curtsy real deep. Bleh.
Your fashion consultant?
Yes, look at their outfit. Isn't it great? Honestly, I'm sure she would love to ask you about like all of these little fun decoration things that you have on your outfit.
Oh, yes, I have many things here, but it's mostly for my druidic practices.
Of course, as another druid, I understand what that's like.
But I still need a persuasion check for the sacrifices bit. We just skipped right over that.
So
I
now
was gonna say, you got
meta knowledge,
deception.
she knows where. Wait, persuasion or deception?
Oh, deception.
It doesn't matter because it's a natural 20.
No, it needed to be a 21. That's a fail.
Well, I actually have proficiency in deception, so it's a 25.
Yeet.
So,
Oh, interesting.
suck it.
You're making some. Excuse me.
Out of character.
That is rude.
That was my voice.
That was an OC.
Incredibly rude.
Second.
Sorry, carry on.
You're making very large changes in the leadership space, aren't you?
I am like a really progressive thinker, and I would like to make change in my time.
Oh, that sounds troublesome. Anyway, it seems you have a bit of a mission before you, Your Majesty.
I do, obviously,
Yes.
but you know, I have a very good team. My warrior, my fashion consultant, and then there's another guy who don't really like him, and then my manservant Liam, of course.
Who's this you don't like? Well, you said you have one you don't like. Would you like to perhaps use him as an agent for a spell?
No, because see, he really does have some good uses. That's why I keep him around. But honestly, if he keeps getting on my nerves, who knows? Maybe I will.
And
I'm a better prankster.
hey, Fraser, what is this
sorry.
person's
Stuff like
name?
that. It's Itsy, as in Itsy Bitsy Spider. That's his full name.
Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very exciting name.
Sorry.
It started off as a harmless, fun lie, and this is a tangled mess now.
Oh, what a tangle!
Oh, the webs we weave.
These gnolls are gonna just
To
completely.
deceive.
I hope these gnolls never, also at the same time, talk to so many people. I just want so much people to know the story of the gnolls. Sorry. Continue.
Well, Your Majesty, I would like to offer you and your friends and this itsy bitsy spider a place to stay for the night if you like.
Oh, that would be lovely. I do think that we have some lodgings arranged already, perhaps, maybe. But
We do, Your Majesty. We do.
But we could perhaps be persuaded to stay here. I mean, you guys have some really excellent salad.
Yeah, we do have some excellent salad. Yeah. One of the other gnolls chimes in.
Mm-hmm.
He's the salad tosser. Very proud of salad tossing.
Anyway.
Well, what time of day is it? DM, what time of day is it?
Oh, it's early evening.
I would love to stay here within the confines of your lovely dominion. However, we have apparently lost one member of my retinue, and so we should probably go find him, locate him, make sure he's not, dead somewhere. And if he is, we will have a brief celebration and then be right back.
Your Majesty, would you step over here with me for a moment?
Yes, of course. And then
And she's going to take like a couple of steps backwards and like kind of be behind a tree. While this happens, what's Hitte and Tyra doing?
Watching very intently.
Yes.
So the Gnoll Queen is going to lean down and whisper in Sirona's ear. You should be very, very careful of that one. And then kind of points over at Tyra.
Why? What is wrong with her?
She looks very familiar.
You probably know her because she is rather famous in this realm. She is kind of an emissary between my world and the world of you and the others here, this plane, whatever.
Oh, she looks like she gets into too much trouble.
What?
Yes.
Too much trouble. Honestly, I, with all due respect, as a fellow queen, speaking to a fellow queen, I'm the one who gets in trouble, and she's the one who gets me out of trouble. What?
Not like that kind of trouble.
What kind of
Anyway.
trouble is there? What other kind of trouble?
I think we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, more importantly, I'd like you to take this. And she reaches down on her staff and just pulls off what looks like bound up old rotted twine. It's like a ball of just rotted roots and leaves, just kind of rotted mess nature. Here, take this. And it's like just kind of dripping wet.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. I
And
grab
it's-
it with both hands. And I am
Yeah.
like, what is it? It's a little gross, but like some really cool that I have found before has been really gross. Mostly because it was being chewed on by a really big animal, but Anyway, carry on. What is this?
Should you ever need to reach me, simply burn the talisman and I will appear.
Oh my goodness. So this is like a direct line to you, queen to queen.
Queen to queen.
That is fantastic. I love it. Thank you so much. I have a gift for you as well. And then I reach into my pouch and I pull out a tiny silver bell. Here you go. It does not do anything really cool and magical, but it's really tiny. It's kind of like fairy sized and it makes like a really cool sound like listen, listen, tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Do you hear that? It's like just the right note. It's like is that the E sharp? Something like that. Here you go.
A gift from the Queen of the Fae. What a wonderful surprise.
Yes, of course. And no strings or fey trickery attached to it. It's given in good faith in exchange.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I need Tyra and Hitte to roll me a perception check.
Yep,
Especially
you
since
got it.
y'all are paying attention to this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
12.
Uh,
Is that what they pay
Perception, you
attention? So
said?
we are trying to pay attention?
Are you trying to pay attention? You're trying to listen in to what she's saying?
Most definitely.
Okay. Hitte?
I'm not.
let's see,
I'm
18.
just trying to watch her and make sure she's safe. That's all.
Okay, 18. Hitte, you absolutely heard the queen say those things about Tyra.
Making mental note of that.
And jumping back to Itzy. Itzy, you climb up back to the top of the floor.
Mhm.
And the mayor climbs out with you and he says, my, oh my, what has happened here? There seems to be dust everywhere.
How long have you been down there for?
I thought it was just a number of days, but it looks like I've been down there for weeks.
Weeks, right? Yeah. What did you eat?
Oh. I don't know. Give me a, what's your passive perception?
15, I think. Yeah.
Well,
15.
Oh yeah, so
Mine.
just by looking at him, you're gonna see like he is exceptionally scrawny right now.
Did they not feed you, dude?
I haven't eaten in some time.
Oh, dude. Do I have any food on me? Do I have like any snacks? Like I usually would keep crackers. I love crackers. I'm a little.
Roll a just flat d20.
Okay, let me see. I'm a gluten hoe, so you know, I like crackers. Okay, let's see. 4.
You have crumbs left over from the last time you had crackers.
Serona probably stole them.
I know there's a little note from Serona, like with a little.
I owe you.
Like, skeet,
Like
skeet.
crackers. Is there anything in the pantry? God, I don't even want to look in the pantry.
Are
You know,
you
let's
gonna
just. Yeah, I'm gonna say like, let's get you. Maybe there's something in the pantry. Maybe they. Something
Oh.
not perishable.
Perhaps I have some bread in the pantry.
Oh God, it's not gonna be good, dude.
And you open up the pantry doors,
Yeah.
and there's just like cobwebs in there with like half a loaf of bread left that's like kind of tied up.
Oh God, is it like, does it look good?
It's certainly a crouton.
You know, I go, you know what? Let's actually get you to the city, and we'll walk and talk, and try not to collapse because I don't really want to carry you, if I'm being honest.
I'm feeling very weak.
Do you have a wheelchair by chance? Do you happen to have a wheelchair that I could put you on?
A wheelchair? No, I don't have a wheelchair.
What
at
about a
all.
wheelbarrow? Barrel?
Wheelbarrow?
Wheelbarrow?
Perhaps I have one in the back.
Barrow. Hey, all right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you to the mayor. I'm gonna get the mayor to you to the. Dang, I'm really bad at speaking. You know, usually I'm actually pretty bad. I gotta say, like, I kill people. It was pretty cool. Threw a rock through this guy's head and exploded. I'm pretty cool. Just right in this instance, like, she stole my crackers. I'm gonna tell you, if you ever meet this little, she's this little cretin, okay? And she's an awful little. She's a goblin, but not literally goblin. God, that's racist. You know what? Let's just get that real barrel. I don't want to be talking about goblins. I've met goblins in my life that are actually, they're all pretty awful. But I'm assuming that just because you've met 5 or a dozen goblins, you know, I'm walking when I say this. I have no idea if he's even still listening.
No, he's definitely still listening, like very intently.
Yeah, I'm just walking. My voice changing. I'm not increasing as I walk away, by the way. So I'm just continuing the same room temperature voice as I walk out the back door. Do I find a wheelbarrow?
As you look in the back, so he's got a little yard here with a little like shed.
Uh-huh.
And he says, "If I have a wheelbarrow, it'd be in there."
Is there a lock on the shed? Because I break that thing.
There is no lock on the shed.
Okay. Does it open in or out?
It opens out towards you.
Oh, it's like a pool thing. I thought it was like just one door that.
No, it's like a.
Oh,
two.
man, I'm really upset. I just want to take a mental note that I'm really upset that I couldn't kick down the door. I was really upset to do that in this instance. So I opened the thing. Is there a wheelbarrow?
Yeah, there's a wheelbarrow in there with the tire. Just even by looking at it, the tire is flat.
Yeah. So it's flat. The tires. It's like a rubber flat tire on the wheelbarrow.
What's your passive perception? Oh, 15?
15. Yeah.
Yeah. As you open the door, you're gonna see that there's like just a bunch of like gardening tools in here. It's a little shed, but there is a wheelbarrow with a flat tire. You'll also notice immediately at the foot of the door is a dagger.
I pick it up. And
That's the dagger that they hit me upside the head with.
I look at him and I kind of inspect it and I kind of like, you know, like you squeeze someone's head from a distance. I kind of like, yeah, I can see that happening. They like.
Yeah,
I can
you'll
see that.
upon doing that, you'll see like there is actually kind of a gash on the side of his head.
Oh my god. Yikers. I'm gonna keep this. This is a head bashing dagger. And
Are you gonna investigate it at all? Or are you just gonna be like, I take it and put it away?
I got a 4.
On investigation?
Yes.
It's a dagger. You put it away.
Yeah, I'm so imagine that this is, because I'm half convinced that this dagger was specifically made to bash people in the head. Otherwise, why would they use not a hammer? Makes no sense to me. If you bash someone in the head, you gotta use hammer. All right, cool. So I put that in my thing. I get the wheelbarrow, I pull it out as best as I can, and I get like a blanket or something, and I put it down. Is the blanket? I'm assuming it is. I don't care. Look, this is not a taxi ride, my man. And I put the blanket down there and I pat it. I don't care if dust pops up. And I'm like,
it's
all right.
not that bad. It's not as bad as in the house.
Okay, as I pat it, Jesus, it's not as bad as in that. Lord, I tell him to sit down, and then I look back in the thing. Are there any seat compartments or anything in there that might be there?
Any seat compartments on the
Like
wheelbarrow?
in the shack. Like if the dagger's here, then like someone must have left it here for a reason. You know, I look around for any like secret compartments or footsteps.
Give
or
me an investigation check.
Okay, this isn't gonna be good, I bet, but you know. 18. All right.
Yeah, as you're looking around, you see that there are definitely footprints coming inside, going over towards the wheelbarrow, and then leading to one of the shelves.
Ooh, I go, 1 second, dude. And I run over to the shelf and I follow the footsteps, and I try not to step on the footsteps. And I look up. So I look again into the shelves to see where the footsteps ended.
There's a group of what looks like vials here, but they're all like kind of knocked over. Some of them having different color liquid in them.
I grab them off the shelf and just like a bundle with my hands and go, hey, you recognize these?
Yes, those were my health potions.
Like actual health potions? Like heal you kind of health potions?
Yes, it was very important to me that I had storage of health potions should we ever need them.
Oh, awesome, dude. And I put them in my bag. I go, well, you don't really need them, right? It's not gonna help with the upset stomach. All right. And I look around. Anything else other than the potions that I now
everything else is just gardening tools.
Okay. How many potions do I now own?
So there's 5 vials, but 3 of them are filled.
Okay, so 5 vials. Okay.
None of them belong to you.
And
5
with
vials,
that, jumping
3.
back to Hitte and Tyra, y'all just witnessed that thing with Sirona, and Sirona is now finished with that conversation. Liam is going to say, Hitte, we need to get out of here.
I'm working on that.
Like, soon. This has gone too chaotic. I'm afraid they're going to feed us to some animal if we don't get out of here soon.
Animals, no. The forest, maybe.
Yeah, well, whatever the case may be, they're going to feed us to something, some kind of sacrifice, like sing and dance, and we got to go.
Agreed. Sirona seems to have this pretty handled for now, but
that could change very quickly. I'm
also agree. We should, as soon as she comes back over here, I'm gonna try to convince her that we need to go like now.
She said you were her worrier.
I heard.
Not warrior.
Mm-hmm.
The cringe.
Trust the process.
The cringe. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Okay.
Tyra, where's Itzy?
Oh, well, we had him investigate the mayor's house because, well, the mayor was clearly like a bad guy, and so he's figuring out like if there's any plans or anything related to those dudes with like the hoods and stuff with bad fashion sense. If there's any information about them there.
Okay, well that's for the best. Sirona, Your Majesty, are you ready to depart?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Lim, for asking, as I'm walking back over. I believe our business here has concluded. This has been a very satisfactory parquet floor. And I would like to thank you all for your patience in attending me this day. I bid you farewell, Your Majesty, and hopefully our journey will be fructocious.
I don't know if that was really you screwing up or in character,
in
and that's
character.
the best
It has to
part.
be.
I was in character.
Oh, okay.
It was in
I was
character.
gonna say, is she actually botching this? That's funny.
No, she's trying to say fructitious, but she says fructocious.
Syrup.
Goodbye, Queen of the Fae.
Goodbye, Queen of the Nose.
Until we meet again.
Absolutely, and you keep those trees on our good side, eh? Okay.
She doesn't answer. She just like kind of
Hey, wait.
stares
hold
at
on.
you.
Are the trees gonna try and like rip us limb from limb or something like that?
And she's now turned around and is walking away.
PT is now grabbing Serona by the shoulders and physically turning her around. Okay, we should go, like now.
Yeah, obviously
Yeah,
we
let's
should
go.
go, but let's keep an eye on the trees, okay? Because like
Agreed, but let's go
okay,
quickly.
Thank you.
told you
Not
start.
to cross the bridge.
Oh,
And I did so, and nothing bad has happened, and we've kind of figured out what's wrong. But I'm walking. I cannot walk faster than I can right now. And also,
Hitte, Liam is gonna like just give you the signal and then grab Serona by the arm and pick her up. Do you grab the other arm?
Absolutely. Actually,
So
no.
I
No,
just
no, no.
imagine she's like
With him-
kicking.
No. Even better. I got you one better. As he's lifting her up by the one arm, like Hite's gonna take that and be like, "Oh, okay," and like actually grab her up underneath each arm and just like physically lift her up off the ground and try to hoist her onto his shoulders.
Is he gonna gorilla press, just like hold her up like this and just
No, like he's gonna try to put her
Rhoda
on
just
his
goes
shoulders.
like that, and then like sits on his shoulder. A perfect exit for a queen. Thank you very much, Hite. Forward, and she like puts her hand across his forehead like this.
Oh god.
Like, points.
Oh,
Okay.
And also, I would just like to remind all of you that we have escaped with our lives, and we have figured out what is wrong with the world and why the sky is all broken. So, thank
Actually,
you.
Serena
would
wears
be
a dress,
nice.
so she would have to sit on one shoulder.
No, dresses can fold in the middle and like kind of pants style.
True. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've absolutely sat on like rides or bikes or whatever else in a skirt.
Okay, right
it's
on.
not a big deal.
me
So yeah, she's like, come on, forward.
okay. Okay.
and you guys will make it to the rickety bridge, and do you continue crossing?
Yes.
Hey, Hite, let me down right now. Let me do this myself because you're kind of klutzy and I'm really graceful and like I trust my own two legs way better than yours.
You know what? You're right. And he
Thank you.
takes her off of his. I can't talk today. Takes her off of his shoulders, puts her on the ground, and says, "Okay, you go first, so I can keep an eye on you, please."
Absolutely, I will. And then I'm going to just traipse across the bridge.
Yeah, Liam
What
is
is
also going
that?
to run across the bridge.
I'm going one at a time, so.
So you're
Just
skipping one plank at a
skipping.
time.
Yep.
The
Tyra?
bridge. Yes.
Are you crossing the bridge?
Should I go first? Or
Jordan's already like going.
like, I mean, like, you need to keep an eye on me, or should you go first?
I'd rather bring up the rear in case
Okay.
anything tries to close in behind us.
All right, I will go across the bridge.
Okay. Give me a perception check, because as you all cross the bridge, you'll see that there's very much clearing through the brush, and you can now see the city again. You actually see the north gate. So you're seeing the town, you see the sky, and give me that perception check.
All of us, or just her?
Just Tyra.
Okay.
That will be. I am trying really hard to not get my dress dirty. It's a 5.
Excellent. So are you guys walking back towards the gate?
Absolutely.
Okay. Itzy, give me a perception check. Now, Itzy, you've come outside. Are you pushing the wheelbarrow with the guy in it?
Yes, I got an 11.
Okay, with an 11, as you walk past the guy's house back onto the main street, you're going to see basically the blood still on the ground of where that sacrifice was done with the other guy's body. There's nothing there. And as you roll out onto the street, you look to your right and you see that, there's your friends on the other side of the gate about 60 feet away. They've just come out of the woods. They're all together again. And as that happens, you watch as a cloud of black smoke falls from the sky and hits the ground in between all of you, revealing something that has fallen from the sky.
No.
Oh boy.
I'm almost out of spell slots. What are you doing?
Everyone roll initiative.
We haven't had a long rest in episodes, man.
Be a short rest. I don't know. That's on him.
That's why you gotta spread out the casting.
13, Papa. David.
13.
13.
9.
13 for me.
10.
Am I first? Whoa. Okay.
Serona, what was your initiative?
15.
Okay, so at the top of this, you are going to see something very similar to what you were seeing before when you guys were back in university. The sky above you is cracked open with this void-like space visible, and a cloud of smoke just falls and lands on the ground in between all of you. And as the dust begins to settle, it just kind of reveals itself as a serpent-like creature just kind of swirls into place, very almost large in size, but just made of that dark void-like energy similar to those creatures back in university. And it turns and it's looking at Itzy. So its back is to the rest of the group, and it just kind of like begins to slither, move as quick as it can through the city and move to go to grab you. And does a 12 hit?
On my AC?
Yes.
No, it does not.
So as it slithers up, it tries to grab you. It just flings its tail around, but just goes high and swings over you. And with that, it's Serona's turn.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? I'm like, kind of upset, but more that it is the like that same smoke energy. I'm not really concerned about Itzy, but I pull out of my little pouches on the side of my belt 3 stones, bonus action, magic stone on them, and then
Nice.
yeet. So that's first one is a miss. Second one is also a miss. A 15 to hit.
Hits.
Ah, that one. Yay. Nice. Okay. And that one does 9 damage.
Nice.
And I say, hey.
Oh, and as you hit it, it's going to like swing its head around and just look at you and just...
And I go right back.
Yes.
That's on brand.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Itzy's turn. Itzy, the thing technically has its back to you. It's your turn.
Do I get so that means I get stealth bonus, right?
I think you get your sneak attack that way.
Yeah, a sneak attack, right? Okay. All right, cool. So I'm going to can I like use my so it's right next to me though. I don't have to move, right?
It is right next to you.
Can I
Yes.
like use my movement to kick the wheelbarrow like over so that it falls on top of the guy and like creates like this tank kind of shell, like a turtle shell on him.
Giving him full cover.
Yeah. I just want to like literally like flip it, and I don't care if he's damaged a little bit. He's already.
Give me a strength check.
Because if I knock him over, that's fine. I just don't want him sitting down open.
Oh no! Good heavens!
21.
Oh yeah, you succeed.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
For a second there, I thought you said he was already dead to me before, so.
So yes, 21 on that. Wheelbarrows. Yes. So after that, though, once he's protected, then I want to take out both my daggers, and I want to strike, and then if I can head bash, I want to use the head bash dagger to trap my new dagger. So yeah. Okay. So the first hit's gonna be.
So the head bash is gonna be just like a regular hit. Did you roll a nat 1?
Oh no.
That's certainly not a nat 20. That's a nat 1 for your first hit.
I rolled a nat 1. Yeah, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh no! As you as you run in and you go to swing, like you do not have a good grip on the dagger, so it just kind of goes flying out of your hand.
No, my head bashing dagger. No,
all of you guys. You see as Itzy just kind of like just throws this dagger, and from your angle, it's like, wow, he missed entirely.
Then yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack. Yeah. Okay, 23.
Hit.
Okay, and then let's see, 5 damage plus the D6, right?
Yes.
I do 8 total damage to him. So I swing and I fly, and Susan goes flying out of my hand. But Markusha, she stays close to me, and I just kind of wrench her. Markusha. Her name's gonna change. Don't worry. Never stays the same. Yes.
Tyra, it's your turn.
All right. How many feet away from me is this?
It's about 30 feet away.
About 30 feet. Well, I don't have to use the big guns then. I'm gonna go ahead and do Secret Flame. Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, that is a big pass.
Ah.
21. Rolled really high.
Lame.
Lame.
Okay. Well. Then in that case, there's really nothing else I can do. I'm gonna try to find a place to like give myself at least half cover.
Okay, cool. Hite.
Yep.
It's your turn.
It's okay. So this thing is like you said, 30 feet away from us.
It's 30 feet from you guys.
Okay. I'm gonna use my full movement to. Would I be able to get next to Itzy?
What's your movement?
30.
You'd be able to get on the flanking side of the creature, but you would not be able to get close to Itzy yet.
All right. Well, then I'll take flanking this turn. All right. So I'm gonna have both my hand axes out and attack twice. Once regular action and then bonus action with the offhand. And thank God I'm flanking because that gives me advantage. So that was a bad roll. It's the same roll. I hate that. I hate it here. That's a plus 4, 12.
12 misses.
I assume so. All right, offhand. Okay, and natural 20.
Hit.
Yes.
All right. Unfortunately, I don't get to add my bonuses to that offhand damage.
I think it only you don't add your strength.
My strength
bonus.
modifier to damage.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you were talking about proficiencies too, because I was it all counts.
No.
Just strength. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so 5, so 10.
10.
Or would you like me to
Damage.
roll it twice?
What? Your hit
The
dice?
Yes.
Oh, add another hit dice. For the
Yeah,
nat
that's
20.
what I'm saying. Like, I rolled a 5. I usually double it, but I don't remember if you just double it or if
Oh,
you
I
roll
just do
twice.
2 hit dice.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll roll it again real quick. And 10. Okay.
Perfect.
Works out. That's my turn.
Excellent. Okay, yeah, the creature definitely well, it's already looking at you. It just like starts like screeching in your face. At which point Liam is going to run in, sword drawn, lift it up, bring it down. Ooh, and hits pretty damn good, dealing another 5 damage to the creature.
Oh, yeah.
Up at the top, the creature goes. It's going to look at both of you, lift its head back, open up its mouth, and just start drawing in energy before it leans down and just spits at you.
Oh, no.
Hite does a 20 hit.
Absolutely it does.
Oh,
It's
no.
not natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm okay at this. We'll see. Not great. 8.
Okay, so let me roll for Liam. Liam failed. So both of you are going to take 4 damage,
Okay.
and you feel as just this thick sludge just hits both of you. You are paralyzed in place until the creature's next turn.
Until the creature's next turn.
Until the top of the creature's next turn.
Oh, no.
You're frozen in place.
No! The two of the main frontline fighters are out of commission for a round. That's not good.
Serona, it's your turn.
Seeing that, Serona's like, no, thank you. And I'm going to magic stone some more rocks because I'm almost out of spell slots, and this is my best trick. 21 for the first.
21 hits.
18 for the next.
Hit.
And the last one's a natural 3. So that's a miss. So just
Hit.
2 of those hit.
You're not a one-trick pony if the one trick is really, really good.
18 points between the 2.
I'm a one-trick stallion. 18 points.
Yep.
How do you want to end this thing's existence?
Wow.
Serona is going to see that hit them and go, "You can't hit those people!" And then like just throws both rocks, one with each hand, as hard as she can, and then they kind of like cross and hit at the same time right in the center and like go through its head.
It's not brutal or violent at all.
And as the thing, as these stones like pierce through its head, revealing a gaping hole seen through it, the creature just starts flailing itself around until it just explodes into dust and then
That's
vanishes.
exactly right. Serona's just like, ugh.
And that's combat has ended.
Okay.
Serona is tearing out for Liam and Hite.
You guys can move again.
Okay.
Especially with the creature's death, you feel an immediate
Exactly.
relief.
Okay.
Amazing. Okay. Immediately checking on Prince Alark.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Are you okay? Are you good?
I'm good. Are you?
Yeah.
Listen,
Guys, are you okay?
Yeah.
We're fine.
We're all right.
Tyra?
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm fine.
Itsy.
I'm all right. You know,
Damn it.
I did lose something important to me though.
What did you
Oh,
lose?
Your self-respect. I lost it for you a long time ago.
Serona, leave him alone. Let him speak.
I rolled a 16 for performance. I tried to get my lip to tremble, and and I kind of take a step forward like I'm in drama class again, and Did any of them, did any of you were in drama class with me? Because you'd recognize this. I don't.
No.
Dorota
No.
probably wasn't. No.
No. Okay. None of you. Okay. So that's good. So I step forward and I remember the light on me and I take my deep breath. I remember my monologue and I say, "She once was so beautiful to all, especially me." And I line, and I realize where I am, and I look around and I try to find the dagger because now I don't like all this attention. And I remember why I failed theater class. 16 to find the dagger.
Yeah, it's sitting right there on the ground.
I go, "Susan!" And I run over and I just trot over to it and I pick it up. And then I look back and I remember the guys under the wheelbarrow. And I go, "Oh, I found the mayor, by the way.
Oh, my head.
Him with this."
The
Oh.
dead one?
And as he pulls the wheelbarrow back, you'll all see Mayor Tillis, who's just got like a slightly longer hair than the last time you had seen him, and he looks very scrawny. And oh, what happened to my head?
Dorota looks up at the sky and goes, "That was a good one. You brought them back. You had me faked out. That's why you exploded, isn't it? It's good."
No, it's different. This is a different mayor than the one you.
No, it's like the same guy.
I
I
am
talked
the
to him
real-
and threatened him.
I am the real Mayor Tillis.
He is. Does anyone have any food? For instance, and I kind of zero in on Serona. For instance, does anyone have any crackers?
Nope, fresh out.
It is good.
Deception check.
I clench the IOU note in my hand tightly.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's a natural 19 on the die plus a lot. Hold on. Let me just get an exact number.
Wow, she really doesn't have crackers.
Hite's gonna reach into his pack and pull out some dried and smoked meats.
23 for deception.
What are you doing with the fresh with the meats?
Giving it to the mayor.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And he just starts pulling on it, eating it. I'm famished and starving.
I go, "Me too, dude." And I take one of his little strips and I chomp on it too.
Actually, you know what, guys? I could really use
There's
by
none
my
here.
own choice.
There's nothing here for you.
I could really use a nap. Not because someone's telling me to take a nap. I just want to say I'm the one saying it. I want to take a nap.
Well, it is beginning to get dark. We have quarters I will make ready for you. You've protected me and rescued me. Itzy, you're the hero of this town.
I take a superhero pose. Yes,
What
well,
did he do? I made
Itzy's
the other
squad is
the
always
fake
here
guy
to help.
explode.
When anyone is in danger, I just talk louder over everyone else. When everyone is in danger, Itzy's squad is here to help.
I'm going to kill him.
Serena, just let it go this one time.
Hite,
Just let
I'm
it go
going
this
to
one
kill
time. Just
him.
let him
Hite,
have
well-
this. Let him have
well-
this one time.
While all of this is happening, I'm just like staring at the sky, looking around to make sure there's not any other blobs coming down on top of our heads.
Give me an Arcana check, Tyra.
Yes, sir.
He's holding that superhero pose.
Yes,
He's committed to the bit.
Yes, he
You gotta
is.
14.
give it to him.
14.
14.
Tyra.
And then drama classes really paid off.
Right? That's what I was just thinking.
Tyra, as you look up in the sky and you're looking around, for a moment, that you're looking around, where you're just seeing all of these, like, kind of streaks through the sky. Each one of them, a crack revealing this void space-like consistency. And as you're like looking around, for an instant, it just begins to shift in your eyesight. And for a moment, the entire sky turns white. A very plain, empty, white color. And then it returns back to the way it was. And it just kind of like moves in and out. Not even flickering, just like a shift in vision. And then it returns to normal. But no, to answer your question, there is nothing falling from the sky.
Other than our good graces.
I'm gonna return back with the group since I was like hanging back. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, how I saved the mayor single-handedly while you guys were off. What were you guys doing outside of the town, by the way?
Negotiating and getting info from gnolls. Serona spearheaded that one.
Yeah, we should like take the moment to privately talk about like what happened there because
Well, before you'd like to sit down and talk, follow me, and I'll take you to some place you could rest for the night. You all look.
I
like
scoop
you're
him in the
exhausted.
wheelbarrow. I scoop him back in the wheelbarrow.
Whee!
I could also go for a hot chocolate right about now.
actually, we were already offered a place to stay.
By who?
Yeah. Lara, one of the townsfolk, and
Is she she
Mort?
pretty? And I kind of look at Hite.
Wait, you've had this conversation already. Like, yeah. Laura is her name, and
Laura, I like that.
Lara.
Lauren.
No.
Are you saying?
Are you saying Yanni?
Or like
Lara.
La?
You met her earlier.
You did. I
It's an
think
old
you're
phrase.
right. I
Never met
hear
a
you.
Are you
Anna.
saying George?
Oh, you mean Jorge?
Jorge?
Lauren. Okay. Yeah. No, Lauren. Absolutely. I remember
Laura.
Lauren with the thing, with the
With the
kid
face.
named Mort. The kid named
I actually got a
Mort.
21 of deception. I'm going to. What is she? Brunette or something? What's a common quality someone has?
I think she was a brunette.
Yeah.
A
they're like
common
the
quality that
brunette,
someone
the
has, they
brunette.
have skin.
Yeah, the girl with the pretty. She had the pretty face, right? Some might say she was pretty.
It was
Oh, you
deja
don't think
vu
she's
for me.
pretty?
Anyway,
You're just gonna pass
logic.
judgment on people? That's
Well,
pretty rude. Too.
All right,
Rude,
guys.
Tyra.
Well, we should probably take refuge somewhere.
Yeah.
Should we? I guess we should go to Lara's house.
Not your house. His house was awful. My goodness, we didn't find anything there, and I put my hand on my bag. Didn't find anything there, but yeah, his house is honestly probably just burn it down, start over again.
Wait, it's
My
me.
thoughts.
Who's we?
Wait, we?
Mm-hmm.
The mayor. Me and the mayor. Mayor and me.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay. All right.
Well,
It's his house, but it's gone. It's destroyed. Oh yeah, someone kidnapped him. I look at my hand where I tried to. No, I didn't write it down this time. I usually write these things down. You know what? Let's keep going. And I push the mayor, and I'm like, you know what? Actually, I hurt my back saving the day for everyone. Can anyone who's not the captain here push the mayor? It's just, saving the day, leading our.
at which point you guys are going to get back into the town center. So you'll see where the house is, where Lara's house is that you were when you kind of came in, and the mayor goes, "Oh, I could get out here. Look, I'll just return to my office there." And there are like people that are looking around. They like see the mayor. They're like,
Hite puts down the wheelbarrow so the mayor can get out.
Thank you. I say he's not dead. Everyone, isn't that amazing? Killed a different guy.
and he's going to just kind of like step forward into the middle of town and just go, "Town of Wellspring, listen to me. We have been attacked and done wrong. I am here only because of these adventurers who rescued me from certain death and famine. Thank you for not losing hope."
And we killed the imposter too, though.
Yes, I and my team.
I killed the imposter.
I
And
and my
they-
team.
Routed the people who attacked us.
That's right.
Now, I will be returning to my office first thing in the morning, and we will get to the bottom of this and
Dude, you
find
probably
out
shouldn't
what
work for
happened.
like a day or two, man.
No, Itzy. And he's just like kind of I must return to work. These people need me. And he's going to turn and walk right into his office.
Damn, I want to be him when I'm like, I don't know how many years, hundreds of years older. Like when I'm 200, I want to be like him. He's kind of my hero now. Mayor, I look to you guys. Did you guys get his actual name? I don't think I asked him his actual name, and if he did, I didn't get it.
Tips, wasn't it?
Tips? His name is Tips? What a stupid name. I mean, Mayor Tips. Here for Mayor Tips, I shout out loud into the courtyard.
Yes, Mayor Tibbs.
Tibbs? Oh, I say Tips. I'm going to stick to that. I shout, here for Mayor Tips.
Yeah, screw that Tibbs.
Do they give a hurrah back?
Screw that Mayor Tibbs. What?
I when I give my hoorah for Mayor Tips, does the city folk give a hoorah back?
Yes. Everybody that's outside goes, hurrah, huzzah, yes. And they cheer and Laura's going to come out of her home and be like, what is all the commotion? Haven't we been through enough today?
Yeah, we saved the town again. Second time there was this big snake thing, and
technically 3 times. We saved the mayor and saved you guys from this giant snake. My troop and
I killed the snake.
Yes, you're part of the troop. That's what the troop and I means. Why are you being like this? I feel like
why do you got to try and be in
charge?
Why do you got to be in charge? Why
this
are
is
you taking
just like in PE
I
class. I climbed the rope and I turned to everyone else. I climbed the rope faster and I held the record. And she comes in and she climbs it faster by like half a second, and then it takes the way. She could have just given me that, and yet she didn't. And then she did it in the baked contest when we had our home ec class, and then it was wand casting too, and I casted a fireball and she casted a bigger fireball. Well, not a fireball, but like a little spark thing. And every time I just feel like for once she could give me this, and I feel like
it's not a contest, Itzy. I'm just cooler than you.
How would you remind yourself that it's not a
going
contest?
to retire now. I've had enough.
When they're talking about the fireball
I
thing,
could keep watching this for a while. It's like children fighting. It's hilarious.
They're both very small, and it's entertaining for a few minutes, and then it's just tiresome.
Okay.
That's what she. No, you're right. I'm sorry. That would make inappropriate jokes. I'm gonna go get some bread.
Tyra, what were you doing?
whenever they were mentioning the fireball casting thing, I'm gonna yell back, it wasn't fireball, it was like fairy fire, okay, get it right.
I'm not a nerd, okay, I don't know these things. And I sneer at her and her nerdiness.
I'm walking away.
Where are you walking to?
To Laura's.
Okay, so you're gonna go in with Liam.
Yep.
Are you guys all going to Laura's?
Yes, she has food.
Actually, if everyone else is going, Hite has one thing he wants to go do.
Okay, so hang on to that for 1 second.
Yep.
So as you guys enter into Laura's house, you'll see that there's like the base floor here, and there's kind of like a fireplace towards the far end of the room. There's a staircase going up, and she's clearly laid out what looks like 4 or 5 spots available for you guys to like rest on, that you can sleep on, like kind of like makeshift cots of sorts. And she's standing at the top of the stairs, and she says, I've left some food and provisions for you down here by the fireplace. This is the best we could put together on short notice. I will be upstairs with my child. Good night.
I rolled a 19 perception to find which one looked the fluffiest.
Oh yeah, you find easily the one the furthest on the left is the fluffiest.
I charge to it quickly.
Yeah, you get there first.
Woo! Fluffy King!
Serona finds the one that's closest to the fire.
That would be in the middle.
Are there pillows? She gives us pillows or just blankets?
It's just kind of like blankets.
Okay. I grab my blanket and ball it up like a mace. I'm like, can we pillow fight? I haven't done this in what seems like forever, and I always win, which means Serona, you can't play because you're not gonna let me win. So
Hite, what were you doing before the pillow fight of the century happens?
Yeah,
I was gonna go. I know it's late evening, and that's probably not the most ideal time, but Hite was gonna go try to find some several days worth of rations for everybody.
Okay.
Thanks, Dad.
So where are you?
If there's a general supply store, or even just like somebody that, like a meatery or a butchery or something like that. Okay,
so you'll just from walking through town, you've been to the north and south, you've been through the entire town. You'll know that there was kind of a stand of like a butcher shop stand. Okay. Not a butcher shop, but more like a provision meats stand.
Yeah. Okay.
So you go there?
Yes.
And as you're getting there, the guy is just starting to like close up shop very slowly. An older gentleman.
I am so sorry, sir.
What?
Do you have time for one more customer?
Yeah, I got time for one more customer. What are you looking for?
Okay. I just need whatever dried meats or smoked, preferably dried. They tend to last longer. Just some provisions enough for 5 people.
5 people.
Enough for 5 people for like 4 days.
What do you need? I got some fish. I got jerky over here.
Okay.
What are you looking for? Maybe I got it.
Let's get some fish, some jerky, some venison if you have it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. And just how much would the total for all of that be?
Well, let me see. It's the last of the day. I bet I could do it for that was 15 gold sound.
You know what? I'll take it. Actually, if you happen, I doubt it would be the biggest favor I would be asking the biggest favor here. You wouldn't happen to have a cast iron skillet here, would you?
Let me check on that. And he's gonna go and look like kind of start moving very slowly, looking around his, and he's gonna pull out. I got one right here.
Okay.
It needs some work though. It hasn't been used in some time.
That is absolutely fine.
It is super rusted.
Oh.
Like needs to be super cleaned up and seasoned properly.
I will hold off on that. Never mind.
You don't want it?
Nah, never mind. I changed my mind.
So be it. He'll be here when you come looking again. And he's just going to toss it over his shoulder, and it makes a very loud clang as it
Crash.
Crash.
Sounds like a super trustworthy guy.
Anyway, you got the 16 gold?
I thought you said 15.
15, 16. It's no big deal.
I'm gonna put 15 gold on the table.
And he's gonna count it 1 gold at a time.
Oh, Lord.
Very slowly stacking each one up.
Oh Lord.
This is what you get, Hitte. This is what you get for trying to help people.
I know, right? It's my
15.
punishment.
Count. 16 gold. We're square.
Okay.
Anyway, let me get you your meats for you. He's gonna go and wrap them up very slowly, like kind of making eye contact with you the entire time he's wrapping, hardly looking down, and like just looking at the gold because he didn't put the gold away. So he's like really paranoid, just like looking at you, looking at the gold, looking at you, looking at the gold, and it'll take him a couple minutes, but he'll package everything up in cloth, and then here's your goods.
Did he pack the meat really well? Did he pack that meat good?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. And PJ's gonna take the packaged meat, put it in his pack, and start heading in the direction of Laura's house.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good night.
You as well.
Don't tell me what kind of night to have. And he's gonna just turn and walk away and
This is an episode of
breaking his stuff down.
PJ's gonna walk away, but not take his eyes off that guy for a little ways.
It's gonna keep turning over his shoulder like.
Okay, just going back to
Hold on to your meat, man. You might want it back. You might want your meat.
He wants to
Take your meat, secure it tightly in both hands, and run.
Oh, absolutely.
Let him get your meat. It's for your friends.
I'm taking my
He
meat
wants
and
your meat.
running.
Thank you.
The tighter you hold it, the less it'll flop.
Exactly.
See my jokes, and it's just like we're making jokes in case anyone isn't aware.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that clarification.
So anyway, back to the pillow fight.
Oh boy.
All right, I roll
No.
a. What do I use? Do I use my dex? What do I do? I rolled a nat 20 to
Improvised
Yeah,
weapon.
sure you did.
It was
I
an
rolled a nat
improvised
20.
weapon.
It's 20 plus 5. I got it right here. Nat 20. I see it on the thing.
Oh.
To swing it. I'm not even gonna go for Serona because she's gonna fight me. I'm gonna go for Tyra.
Oh no. Okay.
So-
Shocked.
the pillow.
Tyra, you get
Right in the back
hit
of the head.
with you get hit with a pillow.
Rona immediately jumps up
Uh,
and
I
with-
shout pillow fight before I do it.
Well,
obviously.
I want to see what Tyra does first.
Oh, okay.
I shout pillow fight before I.
Power backs.
I don't think I don't think that you meant to do that because if you did, you know that blankets burn, right? And can't sleep without them.
Can I roll a intelligence check to see if I understood that threat? So I feel like that's too smart of a
Oh,
joke. for my
absolutely. Yeah, that's an
Okay.
intelligence.
Verona
I rolled
has stood
a,
up
I
and
got 6.
interposed.
I got 6 on my intelligence to see.
You
if
have
I
no idea what she's referencing.
threatening
But it's clear that
I'm like, yeah,
blankets
can't use-
burn.
yeah, you can't use. I say to her, you can't use fire in a pillow fight, and I bop her again. Just a soft bop.
Can
Roll the hit.
Serona hit? Because Serona has interposed herself and is like seething right now.
What is Serona hitting with?
Another pillow.
Violently?
Yes.
Okay. Roll improvised
Yes.
weapon.
She has thrown magic stones into the pillowcase.
Oh, she's beating him with the sock nose. The
I know,
sock of soap.
Suck of oranges.
Sock. Let's see. That is a natural 16 on the die.
Sick is a natural
Plus-
16.
Yeah, so 16
That
to
hits.
hit.
That's my AC.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
We're rolling damage.
Improvised
I was.
Are
that
we
was-
rolling damage? I don't know.
No, it's a pillow. I
Are
was
you-
gonna say.
Yeah,
it's, just
it's like
Okay.
a blanket. It's like getting hit with a napkin. It's not going to do much unless you're unless you're
Both
intending to use
hands.
force to push the person,
Yeah.
or if
No.
you're just hitting
So
with
it's
the
the-
pillow.
No,
So I have-
I'm using
so I have-
both hands and just clubbing him across the face with the
So
pillow.
I have 2 points, and then she has 1 point. Has 1 point.
2
Uh,
points.
I will.
I
Also
have
say,
to because
Tyra,
I hit Tyra twice.
Tyra, you'll notice that there is very clearly makeup on Itzy's pillow now.
Ew! Does it smell? Does it smell like?
No, you haven't seen it.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
You haven't caught it.
I would be
but she
very upset.
Definitely catches it.
If her
I'm gonna-
makeup got on my.
I'm gonna cover my eyes. I'm just like gonna like put my hand over my eyes. I'm like, you guys have fun or whatever. I'm gonna go outside.
Guys, can you
I
knock
was-
it off, please? Liam just like kind of sits up. He was already like laying down, like knocked out. It's like, guys, enough. Please, I'm just trying to sleep. And then he's gonna like lean over and roll over and look the other way, so he's not even looking at you guys.
Oh. Wait, is Tyra upset? Is she visible, or is it just like
Tyra has
unusual.
walked out.
But like, was she upset when she walked out?
I had covered my face with my hand. So I guess
Like were you like, ah, or were you just like, because I can
No.
deal with people thinking I'm an asshole, but I don't want people to think that like I don't care about them.
no, I was just like I'm done. Like
That
I'm
man has
going
a heart.
outside. I'm going outside.
That's 1 point for surrender for me. I am now at 3 points. I say aloud, and I draw my weapon, and I hold it like a samurai sword, and I
Let's go
square
up.
up on Serona,
I
Qui-Gon
square up as
Jinn.
well. I square up as well.
and
And I'm
a
like-
janky techno remix version of Duel of Fates placed in the back.
Oh, I was
Verona's
thinking
just
more
very-
Mortal Kombat, honestly. Like,
Oh yeah, no, yeah, true, yeah, I could see that.
Verona very softly under her breath, kind of like aims back towards Liam asleep and is like, "You're not Prince Aurek right now. You are just Liam. You can't tell me what to do." And then I turn back to Itzy and go, "Ah!" And then go at it.
And before we continue that, Hitte, you catch Tyra outside the house. You see her step outside, covering her face.
Just slowly approach. It's like, Tara, are you okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm like I'm like gonna
There's
try to
something in
make
your
sure no, I'm gonna try to like keep my face like away from him. There's no bath in there, and I'm gonna go look for a bath, and I'm just gonna like stomp off.
Okay, and Hite's just gonna go into the house
Okay.
amidst the chaos.
As
Do
you
we
open
see
the
him
door,
coming? Can I
as
roll a
you,
perception to see if he?
yes.
Okay, because I would like to sneak attack him if I can.
No,
Oh,
you'll
No, I
see
got
him at the
6.
other. He's at the other end of the house.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I couldn't. Okay, no, I don't see him. I'm too squared up to. I want to do like a
Hite, as you open the door, you'll see these two bozos are in full samurai pose with blankets that have been rolled into pillows, and Aurek is there sleeping or trying to sleep.
I rolled an 18 acrobatics to do like a backward spin, like kind of hit it with the pillow.
Rolled a hit.
That's let's see. So acrobatics was 18. Rolled a hit.
You jumped.
Yeah. Spin around, like those cool kung fu kids. Let's see. I got a natural 19 plus the 25.
I believe that's a hit.
That is a hit. You're correct.
Yeah. So I boom, and I pull back and I go 4 points. And I ready my what? Well, now that's it. That's my
Death
turn.
to traitors.
I'm a traitor. Are we like doing like a little bit here? Because I will shoot back. Did she call me a traitor?
Yes.
Like
Death
your
to
people are to
traitors.
blame for this, not mine.
Elves didn't do anything to you, dragon boy.
You gotta give me a sec. I gotta think of something. I said that in character. 1 sec. I gotta figure out a role.
Hite, you're seeing and hearing all of this.
Serana bops him across the face.
Who, me or Itzy?
I think it's Itzy.
Or it's a 17 to hit.
To hit who? Itzy?
To hit Itzy, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I'm only focused
She
on
turns.
Okay.
Hits Hite instead.
No.
I really wish one of us would have gotten that one just so it flies. in
That
its
would
head.
have happened with a nat
Yes.
one.
Right.
It hits me, yes. So she's at she's hit me twice now, 3 times now, 3 points.
Yep.
2 points.
Tyra, you said you were looking for a bath. Where exactly did you want to go and look for a bath?
Honestly, I do kind of want to look for a bath, but Tyra's more so taking a walk.
Okay.
To like think about everything that's happened in the last couple days. And she's just gonna like kind of wipe underneath her eyes, try to see if she can fix what's going on. And then there was that thing of water that she found before.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna like stand in front of it and just like kind of look in the distance and rub the her dress in between her fingers. She's gonna take a deep breath and then look into the water.
As Tyra looks into the water, she's just going to see her reflection, and she's also going to see the sky up above because she's outside. And in that sky, you're going to see a whole bunch of stars, and it looks quite beautiful. Do you look up into the actual sky as well?
After I check to make sure that my makeup is good and kind of fix that, I'll take a deep breath and then look up.
And as you look up, you're going to notice that it's so difficult to differentiate between what is the cracks in the sky and what are those stars versus the night sky and the actual stars. Like when you look up, it looks just like the normal sky again, like nothing's wrong. But then if you look closely, you can clearly tell that there are cracks revealed.
Hopefully the sun comes back tomorrow. Hopefully the sun will come up tomorrow.
The sun will come back tomorrow. That's your bottom dollar.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was going for.
Sorry,
Amazing.
continue. I don't continue your brooding. That's just
I'm gonna keep looking at the sky and just I know it's nighttime, but I hope everything's okay with you. And I'm like rubbing my tattoos on my shoulders. And good.
They feel a little warm.
That's a good sign. And she's just gonna slowly walk back to the house. Yep, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna kind of like take her time returning back to the house.
Okay. Back at the House of Madness, Hitte, are you intervening with this pillow fight at all? They're just walloping on each other?
As I've entered this house, is there any like throw pillows, like couch pillows or cushions nearby?
No, we're not even using technically pillows. We're using blankets.
What's your passive perception?
I think it's 12, if I remember correctly.
You'll see that there is kind
12.
of like a chair towards the far end of the room, closest to you, but away from them, where there is like a little like lumbar pillow on there almost.
Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna let them continue fighting, but I'm gonna stealthily approach or attempt to.
Roll stealth.
Bet.
Stealth. We're not gonna see. It's possible, honestly.
Well, I got disadvantage because I'm in heavy armor. Ooh. Well, what's my
Clank.
right?
We don't hear you over the sound of our battle.
A shadow appears over you.
Just the glowing eyes is visible. Oh man. Stealth. I got a +2, 12.
Itzy definitely sees you. What's Sorona's passive?
16.
They both know you're there.
Okay, never mind. So me like trying to just like slowly approach, and I've got this lumbar pillow kind of like back behind me as I'm approaching. Just stone face.
They definitely know you're there, but I don't know unless they were going to use their next attack to roll perception checks. They don't know you're armed.
Okay.
True.
They do see you though.
Okay.
I shout, "The true threat approaches!" And I turn my attention towards him.
And as he does so, I'm just gonna be like, "We were offered lodging, and the first thing y'all do is start a pillow fight."
I didn't start it. He did, and then he insulted my best friend. And
That's
now
right.
to
And
kill
then
him,
you
he has
killed
to
all of our
die.
people.
What?
Are we still
No.
doing the dragon?
I'm not playing pretend, you little child. I'm being serious right now. You
Please
insulted
roll a
Tyra.
D20 to hurt my feelings and add like a +20 to it, please, because I thought we were having a beautiful moment, and you've now done a nat 20 critical hit to my heart. So I'm just going to just drop the pillow and just walk as quickly I can without running away, to not show my hurt feelings that we were having a
Apologize to Tyra right now.
That's fair enough. I do think that. Did you see her, by the way? Hitty
Yeah, she
boy?
went to go try to find a bath. You might
Find
want
a
to wait
bath.
until she just comes back.
Yeah, I feel
Actually,
like if I
on
find
that
her in a
note-
bath, although I could go find her now.
Hite, was she upset? Was my best friend really upset?
She didn't really seem upset,
I
but
bet
also
she
you
was,
should
though.
go apologize. But first
I
thing,
should.
and
And
Hide's gonna whip around with that lumbar pillow and just whop him across the face.
I would. I
God. Let me
don't
see
even
if I
roll.
can
I want to
you.
get hit. I want to fake the hit.
Okay, I don't know what I'm adding to this, but it's a 15 on the die.
Yes, it hit. That hits.
The improvised weapon check, so I think that's strength.
If I'm adding strength, that's a 19.
Yeah. And I slow motion fall.
Okay. And you, looking at Sorona,
What?
you should probably go get a bath too.
I mean, it's just a little blood on me. Like,
He said you
should
saying
go
he-
get a bath.
you're right. Yeah, probably should.
Go find Tyra. She went looking for a bath.
Okay. Thanks, Hite.
We can all find Tyra.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Hite?
Yeah, sure.
I get serious and I like pull him over to the side.
Okay.
Just something that occurred to me earlier and I wanted to ask, but then that snake showed up and stuff and there was a bunch. You worry a lot about me, which is pretty cool because we're friends and all that. Why don't you worry more about Itzy because he's kind of annoying.
I worry less about Itzy only because if he can't figure his way out of trouble, he can talk his way out of it mostly. Although his tongue has been getting himself into more trouble as of recent.
Have you heard him? He's not good at talking his way out of anything, man.
If I hear this, I feel like...
He couldn't talk his way out of a wet paper sack.
That's a
Hite,
sense.
get me a perception check.
Okay. That is a 11.
On an
It's not very
11,
perceptive.
as you're talking with Serona and she says, you need to be watching Itzy more carefully, you just feel like this puff of hot air hit the back of your neck. And then like after a beat, it just kind of happens again. And then it stops. As Serona cools down and goes from heated to saying whatever she was saying.
You know, he's gonna turn around real quick.
There's
Does he
nothing
see
there.
anything? Huh? Nothing?
Nothing there.
He's gonna
Are
wave
you
his hand
okay?
like around him.
Are you? What are you doing? Are you okay?
Hang on.
Hang on, what? Hey, I was having a moment with you, and now you're acting all weird. Like, what's up, man?
No,
Yeah,
something's in here.
Yeah, dude, that was pretty rude.
Yeah,
Shh.
something is.
Something's here.
I ready my pillow on the ground. I'm still on the ground. I haven't got up yet. I'm enjoying this. Actually, in fact, I have my pillow in my side like it's a sword through my chest.
And at this point, Tyra, you'll make it back to the house.
I'm just gonna like take a second before I'm like gonna listen before I go in.
You hear Hite saying, there's something here.
I'm gonna open up the door right away.
You see Hite kind of just looking around in the space, but there's clearly nothing in this house.
There isn't. Not even if I fairy fire. Just kidding. I can't do that. I can't do that. It's dancing lights. That's all I can do.
What makes you say there's something here, Hite? You're kind of freaking me out. I know you're like the best warrior ever, but like.
I wouldn't say that, but
We would. I tell everyone you're the best
No,
warrior.
you worry a lot.
I take
man.
mental note of where I
Warrior.
was standing and where Itzy was. Was Itzy like within close enough proximity for me to justify that in my head?
Give me a wisdom check.
Didn't he say he was laying on the ground?
Yeah, right next to
He
him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I just assume
Yeah.
he goes from like standing to like cartoon. Like he just switches, he just transitions.
I can still do the wisdom if you want me to.
Yes.
Okay, so that's gonna be 14.
I mean, Itzy was close enough to you before he laid down. It's reasonable to think.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Never mind. Ignore me. Sorry, Serona. I didn't mean to interrupt you. What'd you say?
Well, now I'm just, it's kind of pointless because now I'm worried about you, and I don't think you need to be worried about anybody or anything. You know what? It's okay. It's all right. You're allowed to worry as much as you need to worry. Hey, Tyra!
How was the bath, Tyra?
I didn't actually like find one, so.
Ah,
well,
I
too
was just
bad.
about to
We're
go
not
for you in
going
the
to-
bath.
We're not going to get the bath now.
Wait,
Prestidigitation
you're
it
gonna
is.
do what?
I was suggesting that Serona go find you and her go take a bath as well, but
Yeah, and I still think that's a good idea.
we can do it in the morning.
Are
We
we?
can do it now. It's not a big deal.
Aren't we like near the coast?
You don't tell me what to do, Itzy.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you
Or
what
like
I
a-
want to.
You're saying it's a good idea for me to go take a bath, and you want me to go take a bath. So, and I sit down in the pallet that I had claimed and cross
We're
my
like a
arms.
half a day's travel from the coast,
Are we?
Are we really?
if I
half
remember
these people?
correctly.
Mm,
There's got to be a bath around here somewhere. How's my wound looking? Is it all good and healed up?
Yeah, you were magically healed. It should be sealed.
Oh
pretty
yeah,
damn
so
good.
perfect. See, exactly. Do I smell? Do dragonborns have sweat glands? Do lizards
Hmm.
sweat?
Roll a Constitution check.
Just a.
So a little sidebar, interesting bit. So a friend of mine that played a dragonborn was like, "Oh yeah, no, dragonborns don't take bath. They take dust baths." And I'm like a chinchilla? He's like, "No, more like a gecko or something." And I was like, "Huh, okay, I guess I could kind of see that."
What's a dust bath? I got a 3.
It's like we
You certainly smell something.
Do lizards? What, is it just other people's blood on me, or like? Let me see. Let's go to the internet.
Oh boy. I am so sorry that I sparked this Google search.
But that's okay, because Tyra, you have entered into the room.
Hmm?
You've seen all this. What are you doing?
Serena just said to me about the bath. I'm trying to think about. Okay, well, I would really like to take like a bath in the morning. It's getting really late, and I'm actually getting really tired. But maybe do we have anything? Oh, wait a minute. Rewind. If we don't have anything planned for tomorrow, we should totally kind of do maybe a beach day. I don't know. If we have something planned for tomorrow, then I guess it waits. We can ask the townspeople in the morning about a bath. Anyway, the whole reason we came here was to talk about everything that happened, at the mayor's house and the Knolls.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
we
I
should
told you
probably do
everything that happened at the mayor's house. There was he was kept in a basement. He was knocked unconscious with this dagger, who I now call Sheila, and I put it back, and I go and I kind of roll over on my tummy and then on my back, and then I roll my tummy and I do the little thing with my legs where they go back and forth like in a little cutesy little. And then I tap my chin. I go, you know what? Yeah, that's really it. That's really Wait, so you guys met some Knolls? Did you kill them? And I looked at Serona. Did you kill them?
No, they're my friends now, and they think I'm
Oh
cool.
god, that's even worse. And at the same time, impressive, dude.
Thank you
and
very
I give you
much.
an air high five.
I
So
don't
like, do they
accept.
worship you now, or like, are you?
Yeah,
did you,
pretty much.
force- like,
No,
and I
we
look
did an
to
alliance between two kingdoms, so that's pretty.
well, you don't really have a kingdom.
yeah,
you're part
but
of
they think.
Oh,
I
you mean
do,
the Itzy
so-
kingdom? The
No,
Itzy.
my
I agree.
kingdom.
Okay.
Izzy, don't you know you're in the presence of the Queen of the Feywild?
I go. You told them you were the. Question.
Yeah, it's like my best thing.
Is there? What if the Queen of the Feywild finds out that you're impersonating her?
There isn't really a queen of the Feywild.
Okay. Is that
Yeah.
true? Is that really true? There's no
Oh,
Queen of the
I'm
Feywild.
gonna knowledge Arcana
have
that.
you ever been in mythical lore class or whatever the hell they call it nowadays?
Yes.
Well,
Did
then
I
maybe
pay
you should
attention?
know. Yeah,
No.
exactly. Did you?
I didn't pay attention, but
Exactly,
I passed the
I did.
class.
I pass
David,
all
do you
my
want-
classes.
Me
History
too.
or
It's called
Arcana for
stealing
that?
their cheat sheets.
Arcana.
I rolled a 6
21.
on Arcana.
That's a success.
Is there a Queen of the Feywilds?
Am I rolling deception or persuasion? Because this is your choice, DM, because that's just what Serona said. So if it's a lie, it's a lie. If you decide it's true, then I'm rolling persuasion. Whatever you decide.
No, it's what do you believe?
What does Serona believe?
That's how I usually do it.
Oh, Serona totally believes that there is one.
No, does she believe that she is one?
Oh, no.
So then it's deception. Are
No,
you
no.
trying to say that there is
I'm trying
one,
to
or that you
convince-
are one?
I'm trying to convince Itzy that there is no Queen of the Feywild, so I'm not in danger because
Oh,
I'm not
I'm so- okay,
actually
so the-
impersonating.
But you actually, but you
Yes.
you don't believe there is one.
yeah.
And I did a
then-
Arcana to
No, she
figure out if there
absolutely
is
believes
one.
that there is one. She
Oh,
believes that there is.
Then
a
it's deception
queen.
because you believe you're lying.
Okay. Mhm.
And on an Arcana, Tyra, so you're checking to make sure that there is.
I'm like, is there I try to remember that class and like, what did I learn?
Yeah, so you remember it's not actually something you learned about in class. It's more like childhood bedtime stories.
17. Deception.
I wasn't read childhood bedtime stories. All of them were go to sleep or you'll die.
Yeah, but Tyra, you definitely remember hearing like these bedtime stories of this like queen of the wildlands that was like took care of everybody in the wildlands and made sure that all of the creatures lived in harmony. That was her job.
Sounds lame. I don't say that in character, I realize, because she hasn't. Do you relay that information to us, though? Do you relay that information to me? Because as far as I'm convinced, I don't actually know whether Queen of Feywild actually exists or not.
Oh boy.
I don't.
Nope. Yeah. So then, I'm convinced that I was wrong. There is no Queen of the Feywild. Like, okay, well, that's good, because the last thing we need is the Kingdom of Itzy fighting the Kingdom of the Feywild, because one of my generals decided to pretend to be a goddess. Goddess, queen, right? Probably
Queen.
goddess.
Not
So she
your
believed you though?
general,
She
not
actually
your
believed that you
Of course, because
You
I'm
looked
really
at you
good at
and was
that.
like, that's a queen.
Totally.
Also,
have
the
cataracts in her
trees
eyes?
didn't eat us.
Oh, she didn't eat
They're
you.
vegetarians. We've been
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah,
really
you know,
prejudiced information about them.
Yeah, that's exactly. Gnolls are, I mean, some gnolls do, but not all of them, just like lizard folk. They eat people, but not always. You know, some people think dragonborn.
I'm going to bed. You're really annoying, and Serona like lays down and covers up like Huffy.
I would like to, I'd say, I guess I'm gonna lay down too. And I kind of ready my pillow to see if anyone's gonna turn their backs on me. So everyone knows that a pillow fight ends at 5 points.
I was about to say, Hite's standing there with that lumbar pillow cocked and ready.
I cannot step back.
I'm gonna take the bed next to Serona.
Okay. So it's just Hite and Itzy that are staring each other down.
I'm
Yep.
gonna shout tomahawk, and I'm gonna throw the blanket at him.
Can I attempt to catch it?
Yes, give me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
I don't imagine.
Not good at those. That's a natural 2.
It bops you and just rolls down. But like it doesn't hit where it would count as a hit. It just like kind of unravels on your face.
It's like
I grab the blanket again. I get up to him and I get close to him and I go, "Victory is mine." And I grab the blanket and I wear it like a little cape, like a king's cape.
As you're walking away, give me a dexterity check.
10.
As you're like walking away, very like proud and stuff, you feel a very very hot, very warm kind of drop of liquid kind of just like splat on your face, and
I look up.
run
What is on the
down.
ceiling? What is on the ceiling? I look up.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Oh!
Oh no!
oh, concerned.
I don't like this.
Concerned.
Oh no! Just look up and
Oh boy.
credits. roll.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for tonight's episode. We will be back tomorrow, next week, next year, eventually, very soon,
Sometime.
with this next episode of the saga. So
His
until
dad is a
then,
jerk.
good night.
Bye.
Bye.
There's literally an episode tomorrow. Don't call me a jerk. By the time they're watching this, the next one is in 24 hours. Good night.